Hey guys, good evening to every one of you. Welcome to the stream and welcome to another day on Blitz. Today we're going to be streaming the final of the Winter Challengers tournament. It's going to be it's going to be HSOP against Raid in the final with a best of 5 format. Um, the final is going to be played between these teams in a couple of minutes, and it will be very interesting because both teams are performing really well, especially Raid. I don't think they have lost any games, any rounds until now against any team in this tournament. So it's going to be a real interesting final with the best of 5. And we'll see what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, we're not streaming the professionals tournament, but maybe in the future, if I'm gonna do well, if I like it, I might ask for gaming, or they might ask me to do some further tournaments in the future, and we will see where it's gonna go. So welcome all to the stream. Hey Rivaldo, hey Spicy, Shell, Andy, Godfather, Agile Hippo, AMP, Progrides, Capsule. There can only be one. And everyone else, welcome all to the stream. Good evening to every one of you. The games are gonna start in 7 minutes. There is 4 minutes delay as usual on all tournament streams, so no team could watch the stream and cheat. I'm gonna write it in the chat so people would know that there is delay. There's gonna be some kids sound in the background, sorry, because we have guests and it's a bit crowded, so yeah. Hey Noble Leo, welcome all guys to the stream. Let's see what we're gonna be able to do on this final. I haven't even changed my clothes yet since I was out at 8 a.m. in the morning with my friends. So yeah, gonna do the stream and maybe change my clothes, take a shower. And I'm only gonna be streaming the tournament, guys. I'm not gonna be playing any randoms today. It's only gonna be the tournament, and then that's all what we have for today. So it might be a 30-minute stream. It might be a bit longer, depends on how the games are gonna go, or if they are gonna go fast or no. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we will have some entertaining games, some interesting games between the two teams, and hopefully it goes really well. So yeah, hey Net Force, let's see what's gonna happen today. I would probably prefer Ray to win, of course, because they're my clan. I'm not gonna be biased though in commentating. But of course, I would be wanting Great to win because it's my current clan. It was my clan as well before, and I've played with them before, so definitely I want Trade to win. So yeah, the tournaments, the games are gonna start in 4 minutes. We have best of 5, like I said, on the grand final. The winner takes the tournament. HSOP against Raid, playing on Faust first. So the first map is gonna be Faust. What are the second maps gonna be? First map grand final, we have Faust on both sides, and then we have Hellas on both sides. And as a tiebreaker, Oasis Palms is going to be the tiebreaker between these two teams. So Faust and Hellas, we don't really see these maps a lot on Clan Wars nowadays. It's going to be interesting what both teams are going to do. I don't know. There's the Panzer already preparing. Is it a troll, or is it actually going to be a Panzer played? Because we haven't seen Panzer yet, I think, in this tournament. So I don't think it's going to be a thing now. I mean, Panzer is a very effective tank in randoms, but not really that effective in Clan Wars because it's just too slow. It has a big gun. It might be helpful at some points, but whenever the enemy have mobile tanks and everything, it's going to be totally useless. You're going to put one shot or two, and that's it. So yeah, 3 minutes to start. Let me turn up the desktop audio for the game. Hey, Alwa. Welcome all guys. I'm not going to be focusing on the chat. I'm not going to be reading the chat since the game start. when the game starts. I'm not going to be reading the chat, so I'm just going to read them now before the game start, and then we will not read the chat. I will just ignore it, and then I'll try to read it every once in a while. So, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to start the game. Seems like both teams already have their lineups set up, and as we can see, HSOP is playing on the south side, RA1D is playing on the north. The south side is from HSOP. They are using two T22 mediums, which are probably going to be going to the corner on the left side. 3 E5s and 2 Kronwagens. So this seems to be an A cap lineup for HSOP on the left side. So they're probably going to be going to the left side, but it also can be D, because this map is all about the hills. It's all about gun depression, using your gun depression, using your strong turret armor against the enemies, and yeah, that's all what this map is all about. So on right side, we also have double T22 mediums. We have 45s and 1 Kronwagen. So the difference between the two lineups here is that RA1D have 1 extra E5 and 1 less Kronwagen. And yeah, like HSOP has 2 Kronwagens and 3 E5s. So it's a very, very, very similar lineup. I don't know what the T22s are going to do. I think both of them are going to be playing around A. The heavies are probably going to be split on both sides. They're definitely going to go to cap C and D at the same time, both teams, because they want the cap advantage. It's a big map, so caps are really, really important on a map like Faust. If you go to cap, you will have the advantage. But I think it's going to be tied since the beginning, because they both have the same lineups. I don't think there's going to be a difference in cap. Instead, and just in case they send like 2 or 3 tanks together and the other team sends only 2, that's going to be like the difference. But overall, I don't think it's going to be very different in this between the two teams in this map, and I think it's most likely going to be a long round. This round is going to be a long round. I think it's going to last for 5 minutes, even 4 minutes, 5 minutes, definitely 5 minutes, because as you can see, they are both playing the same lineups, both playing map control with the Kronwagens, with the E5s. But I think it's going to be a push from RA1D side with the E5s. That's why they have the 1 extra E5 with them, only 1 Kronwagen. So yeah, I think HSOP is going to be playing the game more passive. Athlete should get ready, just in case. 2, 1. And he gets ready on the last second. I don't recommend any one of you to do that, because maybe on that last second your internet is gonna lag, and then you get to play with 6 tanks instead of 7. So I don't really recommend anyone doing that in any tournament whatsoever. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen on this map. HSOP on the south spawn, RA1D on the north. Let's see what's gonna happen between these two teams. Good luck to both, and I hope we get some entertaining games from both teams. HSOP already moving in onto D, and the same goes to RA1D, so the mediums are probably gonna go to A, just like I expected. 1 medium from HSOP is going for the cap, and the same is being done from OG from RA1D, so they're both capping with mediums. But RA1D already have the advantage, because the T22 medium from RA1D capped a little bit faster than the medium from RA1D. Meanwhile, the Kronwagen are trying to advance. They got spotted. They're trying to get some shots into them. Kronwagen from 6 is actually farming the E5s here, which is really good. The Kronwagen, as you can see, in that position is really, really strong. They cannot really do anything about it. It has a clip as well. If the E5 gets spotted here, he's going to take 2 shots. He's going to take a lot of shots, actually. Not only 2 shots, but he actually manages to go through taking only 1 shot, but he's going to be in a really dangerous position. Why? Because the enemies, RA1D team is going to be able to shoot them from far away, because they have E5s and everyone there. So T22 medium from HSOP is actually going for the cap of C, and no one is there to defend C. That's actually a good move from HSOP to get the cap advantage, but RA1D is pushing in back. If Jungle gets spotted, takes 2 shots for a cross, but then this T22 medium is probably going to get killed. Why? Because there's no one else to help him out. Other than that, the tanks from HSOP are coming in, they're pushing the ramps, and it's going to be a hold down fight between the 2 tanks, between the 2 teams, and it's not going to be easy, because the 2 teams have extremely good hold down tanks. There is a big fight here happening, and now the advantage is in HSOP favor. Why? Because they have the upper ground, and having the upper ground is very, very important here, especially with tanks like Kronwagen, E5s. They're going to try to take out Naro, but on the other side, there's another push from Raid coming in on the side of HSOP, so this Kronwagen is probably going to die. They're probably going to take out the Kronwagen, and then Naro as well from Raid is going to be taking down one tank for one, and now the HP is almost the same. It's such a big brawl here happening. Sick is going to be taken out soon, but as well as Django. Django as well is going to be taken out, so two tanks are going to go out soon from Raid. But there you go, Right Nut from the north also gets taken out from HSOP. Now the E5 is also going to be taken out from Django, but they need to move fast. HSOP need to move fast to support these two tanks. If Late Boy is going to kill Django, that's the question. They killed Django. There's someone from the north, which is a one-shot from HSOP. And then there's this T-22 medium who is getting blocked. Actually, really good job from Raid by blocking this T-22 medium. So they can shoot him with 3 tanks. That's actually a really good job from Raid to block him. And now the T-22 medium is going to go down. There you go. Tanks are dying left and right. Someone should get killed next by Messi. It's a one-shot, so Messi should be able to finish him off. Oh, that was a nice track from the Kronwagen to save. And man, it is getting really close, but it's definitely going to go in the favor of Raid because of the HP. Messi drops down and dies. Late Boy is doing the same. He survives, but I don't think there's any hope for Late Boy anymore because Raid have the guns, Raid have the HPs. As soon as they kill the C5, I don't think there's any possibility for HSOP to come back from this. So, yeah. E5 is going to be taken out. Yeah, actually now there's only OG from Raid who's alive, but the caps are going actually in the favor of HSOP. I don't know how they turned this, but OG needs to get 1 kill here. He either needs to get 1 kill or cap one of the caps and stop them. Actually, HSOP now in favor in this situation, but OG needs to do some side scraping here to actually win it for Raid. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He's going to try to run. Is he going to try to go to C, or what is he going to be doing? OG is in a very, very difficult situation because he knows they're going to stick together, and if he misses one shot, then it's going to be really hard for him to come back. He's trying to cap now, man. This camera is trying to cap now. Hold down. Is he going to be able to stop the cap, and is it going to be enough for Raid to come back with the caps on this round? I don't think it's going to be enough. I think it's already too late, but we'll see what happens. E5 shoots HE and OG. That's actually good shot. Why? Because he just wanted to stop the cap on C, so OG doesn't get the cap for Raid, and that's really nice from HSOP here. I think they're gonna win this round. I don't know, I expected it to go to Raid, but I think after this cap it's gonna go in the favor of HSOP. I don't think it's going to be enough for Raid to get the caps. Actually, it's going to be really close. Is Raid going to actually get the caps now? It's really close. Raid actually won by caps. GG to OG. That was really close. I don't know why the E5 didn't decap again. I don't understand why the E5 from HSOP didn't go for another decap with HE. He did it in the first time. I don't know why he didn't do it in the second time. That was a misplay from HSOP in my opinion, especially that E5 at the end. I don't know how Raid threw that much HP. They had such a big advantage on HP. Yes, they had one less gun, but they had a big advantage on HP. And then the E5 from HSOP didn't decap. The Kronwagen was just driving around. In my opinion, they should have made a crossfire and then peek at the boat at the same time. But it was very risky because both tanks were actually one shots. So yeah, it was really good play from OG to go for the cap on C. It was very close, but it was worth the gamble. I mean, he gambled. He knew there were two tanks, so he could have been killed, but he gambled and he won the gamble. So GG to OG. Well played on that ending. And yeah, that E5 from HSOP, I don't know why he didn't peek again to decap. He should have done it. He did it on the first time, and he didn't even risk it. Like, he was all down. The T-22 medium wasn't able to shoot him. So I don't know why he didn't do it again. And then he came in a bit too late, and he couldn't decap anymore. It was a bit too late. They capped C already. on Raid, but I think both teams were gambling on the time and on the cap points. I think HSOP didn't want to risk it. They thought, okay, we have enough points even if they get the 3 caps, but the time played them and it went to Raid. So 1-0 to Raid on Faust. Let's see, now they're going to play on the other spawn. What's going to happen? We have HSOP with a different lineup, 2 TVPs, 3 Kronbogs, and 2 E5s. And then on Raid, we have the same exact lineup from the South spawn. So I'm interested to see how HSOP is going to make use of the 2 TVPs that are being played. So yeah, we haven't seen any TVPs until now, except from HSOP. I saw them play them against, I think CHRD, or the days before. They played the TVP once, but it didn't really work out very well. So let's see what they're going to be able to do on this round with the TVPs. My guess is that they're going to be going to A on the side, or are they going to camp here and wait for the enemies to peek? Wait for A to peek. I think they're going to wait for A to peek because there's a gap here. If you notice, they're trying to aim at the guy who's going to go across. So probably Kronbogen is going to go across, and they're trying to aim for him. So whenever he goes across, he's going to take a lot of shots for it. But they're not actually making the mistake, but there is a gap here. If you don't know, guys, there is a gap here that you can shoot through. So you can see the Kronbogen from here all the way from that position. There's a gap here, exactly here, that you can shoot through on the Kronbogen. As you can see, they're trying to do it. There you go. These are three tanks waiting for the Kronbogen to make a mistake, and it's very, very possible that he makes a mistake and he gets shot for it. If he goes forward, he's going to get shot from the front. If he goes back, he's going to get shot from these 3 guys, so he needs to be careful here. Now both teams are playing map control. HSOP have the cap advantage on C, sorry. So it's going to be interesting what they're going to be doing here. But now the defensive lineup from HSOP is actually better, and they're going for the P cap. If this guy is going to get peeked from the back, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard for HSOP. I think they're dropping down for him. Yes, they are. They are dropping down for him, so he needs to run away as soon as he can. He's going to go back in the wrong direction, man. No, 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 no. You are going to get killed for this. Now he's going to be surprised. Oh my god. He took 2 shots, he took a track, and now I don't think he has a chance to run away anymore. I don't think he has any chance to run away anymore. They're going to go for a track. Yeah, he got tracked, and the C5 is going to get down. And as soon as he goes down, they're going to fall back and they're going to get safe. Kronbogens are now coming in. So it's going to be a brawl. Messi's actually going to go for the V cap, which is a smart thing to do because you never know what's going to happen. So the caps are actually very important. The TVPs are reloading and they're going to go for this E5. Naro is now going to get focused by the TVPs because he's isolated. So I think the TVPs should be able to kill this Naro by themselves. And now the brawl is happening on Messi. Messi's going to go down with the Kronbogen, and then Blaster is driving into the crossfire. Blaster is also in a bad position. He's driving into 3 tank crossfire, but the E5 Tampa is also going to go down. Naro is going to die soon. Naro is actually not dead yet by 2 TVPs. That was really bad. Now the TVPs both are on reload and they are all totally useless. Django should be killed, Blaster should be killed, but now the guns is in the favor of Raid, and I think the Kronbogen is also going to go down soon. Django goes down, and the Kronbogen is going to go down as well. Nice focus fire from Raid, and now Naro is also going to go down by the TVPs. TVPs should be loaded now, so they're going to be really effective as soon as they load. And then now it's a 3v4. Actually, now the gun advantage is in the favor of HSOP. I don't know what they're going to do. OG should be clipped soon by both of the TVPs, and that's the advantage of the TVPs. You just put a clip in, run away, and then put another clip in. OG is now totally useless. Temon is actually in a bad situation. He's isolated here. The Kronbogen is going to push him. The TVP is also going to push him. And yeah, there's going to be a big fight here. TVP gets killed by Raid. Nice focus fire, and now 1 TVP is down, but Temon is going to go down for that. Late Boy should be able to kill him. But on the other hand, there is Sick here, which is actually in a very, very good position to cover Temon, and now he gets taken down by Late Boy. Well played to Late Boy for making that shot. OG is also going to play the cap game again. OG, the master of C-cap. And now Kronbogen is going to go across. Sick doesn't have any shells to shoot. OG gets the cap once again. Raider trying to play around the caps, but if If HSOP gets the C cap again, then it's not going to be easy for them. For Raid to win the game, TVP is putting all his shells in. Nice shots into the Kronwagen, nice tracks. But now Late Boy is a one-shot. If he gets taken out, HSOP is going to be on a massive disadvantage on the caps. And now the TVP zone reload is going to be useless. Late Boy should be killed soon by Sick, but he's getting tracked all the time. So yeah, the TVP also should be killed because he doesn't really have the DPM to kill OG. Actually, let's watch this fight and let's see what's going to happen. Oh, actually, right from the north can be able to kill OG. One more shot and he takes out OG. But on the other hand, Late Boy also gets taken out from Sick. And now, ooh, well played to HSOP. I didn't expect this round to go for HSOP. But for, actually, they won it. GG to HSOP. Somehow that ending was a bit messy from Raid. They capped C. And then, as you see, like the Kronwagen, whenever it has the clips, the clip loaded, it's actually very effective. But whenever you lose all the shells on the clip, it's gonna be very, very ineffective, especially against other tanks like E5s, TVPs, and so on. So yeah, GG to HSOP on this round, 1-1 until now. Well played to both teams. Sick had a really good position to cover Teman and everything, but nice shots from Late Boy. And as you can see, top damage here is from Raid. Sick, but he's very close with Late Boy. So GG to the both Kronwagens on both teams. OG missed a shot on the TVP, I noticed once, and that was a game-changing shot because I think he would have been killed and then he would have survived the TVP. If he would have survived the TVP, there was a much better chance for Raid to win the game. But well played to both teams. Playing it smart, I don't know, it's like they're going for the caps. HSOP seems to be a team that is actually focused on the caps since the beginning of the game. So until now, we watch HSOP and we notice that they're always going for the cap first. Like they're going to cap B, they're always playing the cap advantage, and then in the middle of the game, Raid are actually the ones who are interested in the caps and taking back the caps and trying to kill as many enemies as they can, so they can get back into the game. Yeah, next round, this round is gonna be on Hellas. HSOP once again against Straight. Vickers from Raid is coming into play, and an Ice 4. We haven't seen an Ice 4 yet, I think, on Faust. Not a single Ice 4, which is very weird nowadays to not play with an Ice 4. HSOP are still not playing any Ice 4. They still are playing the double TVPs, which are very effective. As we saw in the last round, it was a bit hard for them to take out Django because of the reactive armor. It soaks a lot of damage, so even if you have that clip potential with the reactive armor, E5 can actually survive. But yeah, let's see what's gonna happen on this map. It seems like Raid are going to play on the left side, on the medium side, going to C, and it seems like HSOP are going for a hard push on A and B, so it's probably gonna be HSOP with the caps once again. Like I said, HSOP focus on the caps since the beginning, right from north. Takes the shot already on that position. It's not a really good position, especially if you don't have any cover with the TVPs. The turrets are not really very strong. He takes another shot from Blaster. Nice shots from Blaster here across on right, not from north, and another shot from Messi. Right, not from north, is losing a lot of HP, and the HP is very important on a tank like the TVP. So yeah, once again, HSOP are going for the play on the cap, and now we are going to be interested to see what HSOP have to do here as a defensive lineup against Raid. They have TVPs, they have Kronwagens, they have everything they want for defensive lineup, but as soon as these tanks get unloaded and they unload all of their shells, it's going to be really annoying for them. They're not going to be able to do anything because they don't have the DPM. And the E5s are coming in already on the Kronwagen and on the TVP, and this is going to be a big brawl here. And this is going to be a really big brawl, but also the tanks from HSOP are coming back here, so it's going to be a hold down brawl. Whoever has better aim is probably going to win this. OG is actually taking a lot of shots now, and they're just trading shots one by one. Kronwagens, E5s, TVPs, they have a lot of clip potential, and I think Raid is already pushing into Mike Oxmol to kill him because he's the lowest HP out of the bunch. The TVP is also low HP, so now they're pushing in. They're trying to focus the TVP. TVP is going in. He's trying to shoot Naro, and now he's trying to shoot OG. They should have focused one tank. They should have focused Naro. I don't know why they changed focus on both tanks, and now Naro is a one-shot. There's OG as well, who's losing a lot of HP. Naro takes out Mike, and then Naro gets taken out for that. And now Miss Pike is also taken out. OG should be taken out soon by the TVP when he loads. So yeah, TVP is going in. He takes out OG. Now the Kronbong is going to be taken out from HSOP, but I think it's going to be HSOP here who are going to be taking the round for them. I mean, RA1D is going to be taking the round. Hi, Natalie. Come on here. Come. So yeah, RA1D are going to be taking this round. Well played by RA1D since the beginning. They made the TVP low HP. Come on here. Look at this little girl, sweet little girl here to watch the tournament. Ja, genau. Oh ja. Foto? Später machen wir ein Foto. Okay? Gehst du jetzt mal zu Nana? Und später rufe ich dich, dass wir ein Foto aufnehmen, okay? Okay? Passt. Danke. Danke, Natalie. Kannst du bitte die Tür auch zumachen, wenn du rausgehst? الباب سدينا حبيبي. Danke. Okay. She didn't understand me. I told her to close the door when she goes out, but she didn't understand me. Sorry for that interruption, guys. But yeah, I mean, kids, they just open the door and you cannot really do anything to them. So yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna close the door and we are gonna watch the next game. So yeah, back once again. Raid against HSOP. Now again, Hellas on this the other spot. It was a big mistake for HSOP to send both TVPs in that position actually, and it was really well played from Raid to focus him. They put the IS-4 from Blaster, I think, put 2 shots since the beginning into the TVP, and then Messi also with the T22 medium put 1 into TVP, and with tanks like TVP, which are literally having no armor whatsoever, you need as much HP as you can, because you're gonna get focused first. As long as you get spotted, you're gonna be focused first, and that's why you saw him playing so passively since the beginning, because he lost a lot of his HP and couldn't really trade. He couldn't really go in, just like the other TVP from HSOP, which actually went in at the end to kill OG and kill a couple other tanks. But yeah, that HP loss since the beginning from HSOP has cost them a lot, especially with a tank like TVP, who's always gonna get focused first, who's always having no armor. So they need to be careful with their movements a bit. HSOP here. Vickers is going to the middle to get the spots, but also Messi with the Vickers is also spotting HSOP tanks. So they know now, HSOP, that trade is actually going to the left side once again, and HSOP is also going for the caps on B, and probably they're gonna go next on A. I don't know if they're gonna go on A or not. I don't think it's even needed to get on A, because there is a Kronwagen there. As you can see, there's Sick here who's covering A, and A is an open cap, so it's gonna be really hard for them to go across. They're gonna take a lot of damage for it. They're gonna get spotted at any second now. Not from north, get spotted, and now they cannot push because they know there's a Kronwagen there, and there's also an E5 who's coming in. So again, HSOP are losing HP since the beginning. Really well positioned tanks from Raid to get all the HP advantage they need at the beginning. So yeah, there is 1k HP advantage on the side of Raid here, almost 1k, 800 HP. But yeah, again, Kronwagen takes another shot. So actually not very good trades from HSOP. E5 is taking a lot of shots. They're just taking a lot of damage. E5 is now stuck. If he goes back, he's going to get shot from the IS-4, from the Vickers. If he goes forward, he's going to get shot by Django and from OG and everyone else. So the E5 is very stuck. Oxmol takes 2 shots now crossing. Raid is actually doing this very, very, very well. Someone from north is taking shots left and right. Actually, Raid is playing this very, very well. So until now, the big advantage is going on Raid side. Kronwagen is taking shots from the right, and now Kronwagen is stuck. There's also the Kronwagen from here, which also stuck. Like, the tanks of HSOP are literally stuck, and now the Kronwagen is coming in through the middle, and he's going to take shots into the Kronwagen and the E5 from HSOP, and very, very, very well played from Raid here. Very extremely well played from Raid here to dig out the tanks of HSOP, shoot them left and right, make them bleed HP since the beginning, and then at the end with the trades it's gonna be easy because HSOP don't have the HPs. E5 gets taken out, and now the Kronwagen is driving into Crossfire and is also gonna be taken out soon. Django's coming in. Django's gonna put a shot into Late Boy. Late Boy is down, and now Mike is gonna get focused next. Mike is also taken down. And then there's Tumpa as well, who's gonna get focused, and he's also gonna be taken down soon. Well played from Raid. Well played from Raid. This is definitely going to go for the side of Raid. So, guys, GG to HSOP. Well played. But on this map, specifically, Raid outplayed HSOP very, very hard, in my opinion. Especially on this last round. That was such a big tactic from Raid to come here. To the positioning and everything that was done from Raid was actually perfect on this round. You cannot really complain about anything from Raid. Now there's only Right Nut from North and Naro. 1v1, Naro is gonna get him out, or actually he doesn't do it. Right Nut is gonna be taken out from Messi. Well played, very well played from Raid on this side. Since the beginning on this map, I don't think HSOP are very well prepared on this map. Especially against a team like Raid. On both rounds, we noticed that they lost a lot of HP. So, yeah, that was the end of the tournament. Congratulations to Raid for taking the first place and winning the tournament. My clan, definitely I'm happy for them. Unfortunately, it's not the professional tournament because that's where Raid belong. But it is still a tournament, and they have won it against a good team, a great team, which is HSOP, who fought hard since the beginning of the tournament. So GG to both teams, GG to HSOP, GG to Raid, and GG to every other team who participated in the tournament. Well played to both of them. But yeah, the map Hellas, Faust was really close on both rounds, you have to say. Like the first round of Faust, Raid won it by caps, and it was extremely close. But then the second round went in the favor of HSOP because they played it really well since the beginning. They played the caps and then made crossfires and took out Raid tanks one by one. And then Hellas was like the map where you noticed such a big difference. Like it's not like the top 2 teams on Challengers Tournament are playing. The raid tactics were actually really good. They went for 1 cap, which is the C side, while HSOP went for double caps, and still Raid got the win. Why? Because they had the positions to make a crossfire from every single angle, and that was the most important thing. Yes, you might have the 2 caps, but what are you going to do after capping these 2 caps? You need to take some strong positions. You need not to take shots. Because you're gonna have to take 2 caps, your tanks are most likely gonna get stacked. And in a map like Hellas, in an open map like Hellas, with a lot of hills and with a lot of potential to get shots from left and right, front and back, you need to spread your tanks as much as you can so you can defend every single angle. So the Raid tanks wouldn't push in, and especially that last round, that was just very clean and smart from Raid. That last round, like the crossfire was so amazing. The E5 was losing HP. You saw the E5 taking damage from the left from Django with the E5, and then from the middle with Blaster with the IS-4, and then from Vickers also a bit left from the IS-4s. It was just amazing. The focus fire was just amazing, and HSOP tanks were so stuck, they didn't know where to go. If they go back, they take shots from Ice 4 and Kronwagen. If they go forward, they take shots from E5 and Vickers. So they didn't know what to do, and that messed them up really bad. Especially after they lost so much HP since the beginning with doing some, I don't know, some weird moves that they shouldn't have done, to be honest with you. They should have just taken positions where they knew they wouldn't be shot from, but Raid were covering the map from left to right. So wherever they went, they got shot from Raid, and that was really, really good from Raid. Really good focus fire as well from Raid. Top performance from Raid today, and also very good performance from HSOP, especially on Faust maps. Both Faust rounds were really good from HSOP, but on Hellas, I think Raid dominated very clearly on both rounds, and especially on the last round. So, GG to both teams. Thank you all guys for watching the tournament. I hope you liked my commentary. I think commentary yesterday was a bit better because it was a bit less of a brawl. Today there were more brawls, so it was harder to focus on which tank is getting focused, which tank is getting killed. I'm trying to speak as fast as I can because I cannot really, if I speak slow, I'm not going to be catching up to all what's happening at the same time because the crossfire is insane from both teams. Tank can get deleted in a second, and I need to comment and say this tank is getting deleted, and on the other side there's another tank getting deleted, and it's just a mess. So I hope I'm gonna learn BB much better in the future tournaments. If I'm gonna be streaming any tournaments anymore, depends on Wargaming. It depends on me as well. If I would like to continue on streaming tournaments, and of course it depends on your feedback, guys. If you liked my commentary or not, or if I should continue on doing this or not. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the tournament. It is my first tournament that I'm commentating on. Hopefully we will do more in the future with more focus, with how to say it, with slower talking and like more focus on what matters. Because sometimes I say some stuff that's like, I notice myself after I say these stuff, I notice that I'm not supposed to say some stuff. So it's a bit weird because it's the beginning, it's the first time. So I'm trying to learn slowly. I'm gonna watch some other streamers on Clan Wars. I'm gonna try to learn from them how to be calm, how to focus on the events that are happening. But yeah, for now, that's what I have. It was unexpected for me to stream the tournament, so it was just, I don't know. I got told that there's a Challengers tournament, and I registered myself as a streamer, so here I am streaming the tournament. And here it is ending now, so until the next tournament, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it or not. It depends on Wargaming, if they're going to allow me or not. So yeah. Thank you all guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Leave a like, don't forget, and subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more. Today is going to be a rest day for me. I'm not going to be playing any random games, so this was the end of the stream. Thank you all guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great evening and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.